Have you ever wondered just how far humans can push their limits? Well, some people take that question to a whole new level. We're about to dive into a world of unbelievable, mind-bending, and sometimes just plain weird world records. These aren't your average achievements. They're feats so extreme, they'll make you question what's even possible. So buckle up, because things are about to get wild. These are the world records that will leave you absolutely speechless. First up, let's talk about a puzzle that has frustrated millions. The Rubik's Cube. Most of us are happy if we can solve one side, let alone the whole thing. It might take us minutes, hours, or even a lifetime of peeling off the stickers. But for the elite speed cubers, it's a race against the clock measured in mere seconds. The current world record for solving a standard 3x3 cube is an astonishing 3.13 seconds, set by Max Park. Let that sink in. 3.13 seconds. The average human eye blink takes about a third of a second. That means in the time it takes you to blink about 10 times, he solved a completely scrambled Rubik's Cube. It's a blur of finger movements, a symphony of twists and turns that's over before you can even process what you just saw. It's not just about being fast. It is about recognizing patterns in a fraction of a second and executing hundreds of moves from muscle memory. It's a level of mental and physical coordination that is truly superhuman. Now, let's move from a feat of speed to a testament of patience, and a rather unusual one at that. We're talking about the world record for the longest fingernails. This record belongs to Lee Redmond, whose nails reached a combined length of over 28 feet, or about 8.65 meters, before she sadly lost them in an accident. But for the record books, we look to Ayanna Williams, who held the title before finally cutting her nails. Hers measured over 18 feet combined. Growing them wasn't an overnight task. It was a commitment spanning nearly 3 decades. Think about the dedication that requires. Daily life becomes an incredible challenge. Simple things like buttoning a shirt, typing on a keyboard, or even just picking something up have to be completely relearned. And the maintenance? It was a ritual that took hours. She used to paint them with several bottles of nail polish, a process that could take days to complete. It is a record that is less about a single moment of triumph and more about a lifetime of unwavering and very careful commitment. From something you grow to something you project, let's talk about the power of the human voice. We all know someone who can get a little loud, but this next record is on a whole other level. The loudest scream ever recorded by a female is an ear-shattering 129 decibels. That was achieved by Jill Drake back in 2000. To put that into perspective, a normal conversation is about 60 decibels. A rock concert might hit 110. A jet engine taking off from about 100 feet away is around 130 decibels. So she literally screamed as loud as a jet engine. The sound was so powerful it would cause physical pain to anyone standing too close without ear protection. It's not just about opening your mouth and yelling. It requires incredible diaphragm control and lung capacity to produce a sound that powerful. It's a reminder that the human body itself can be an instrument of incredible and sometimes deafening power. Next, we're diving into the world of body art and extreme endurance. Imagine getting a tattoo. For most, it's a carefully planned event, maybe a few hours in the chair. Now, imagine getting hundreds of them, one after another in a single day. The record for the most tattoos given in 24 hours by a single artist is a staggering 801. This record was set by tattoo artist Hollis Cantrell. This wasn't just a test of his artistic skill, but a true marathon of physical and mental stamina. For 24 straight hours, he was hunched over, wielding his tattoo gun with minimal breaks. Each tattoo had to be of a certain quality and size to count. And think about the other side of the needle. A stream of volunteers had to be ready and willing to get ink to help achieve this record. It was a massive coordinated effort, a celebration of ink and endurance that pushed the artist, and probably his clients, to their absolute limits. Let's lighten the mood a bit with a record that's a little more chewy. Do you remember being a kid, trying to blow the biggest bubblegum bubble you possibly could, only for it to pop all over your face? Well, Chad Feld took that childhood pastime to a professional level. In 2004, he blew a bubblegum bubble that was officially measured at 20 inches or 50.8 centimeters in diameter. That's wider than a basketball. To achieve this, he didn't use any special equipment, just his lungs and 3 pieces of double bubble gum. The secret, he says, is in the technique of slow, steady, and controlled breath. The bubble was so enormous that when it finally popped, the sound was heard across the entire room. It's a fun, quirky record that proves even the simplest pleasures can be taken to world record-breaking extremes. From a pop to a pose of pure agony and willpower. Let's talk about the plank. If you've ever tried holding a plank, you know that the first 30 seconds are okay. The first minute is a struggle, and anything after that feels like an eternity. Your core starts shaking, your arms feel like they're on fire, and every muscle is screaming at you to stop. Now, imagine holding that position, not for minutes, but for hours. The world record for the longest time in an abdominal plank position is a mind-numbing 9 hours, 38 minutes, and 47 seconds, held by Daniel Scali. That's longer than a full workday. No breaks, no shifting, just pure, unadulterated core strength and mental fortitude. He endured immense pain and muscle fatigue, pushing his body to a place most of us can't even comprehend. It is a true testament to the power of the human will to overcome physical pain and exhaustion. Ready for a feat that's both bizarre and requires an incredible amount of steadiness. How about balancing spoons on your body? Yes, that's a real record. The record for the most spoons balanced on a human body is 79, set by Abolfazl Saber Mokhtari. This isn't just about sticking them on. It's a delicate art. The theory is that he can make his skin magnetic through focus, allowing the metal spoons to adhere to his body. While the science might be debated, the skill is undeniable. It requires immense patience, stillness, and an understanding of balance and physics. He carefully places each spoon one by one on his chest, face, and arms, creating a shimmering, metallic sculpture on his own body. It's one of those records that makes you tilt your head and wonder, how did anyone even think to try this? It's a perfect blend of patience, physics, and a touch of the extraordinary. From dozens of spoons to just a handful of candies. This next record sounds deceptively simple. What's the tallest stack of M&Ms you can build? 2, 3, maybe 4 if you're lucky. The world record is a towering 6. Yes, just 6. This record, held by Will Cutbill, highlights how some of the most frustrating challenges come in the smallest packages. If you think it sounds easy, I dare you to try it. The rounded, slick, candy-coated shells make them incredibly unstable. They just want to slide and roll away. Building a stack of 6 requires the steadiest hand imaginable, surgeon-like precision, and a whole lot of patience. One tiny tremor, one slight misalignment, and the whole chocolatey tower comes tumbling down. It's a record that proves that sometimes the greatest challenges don't require immense strength or speed, but absolute perfect stillness. Now for a record that combines athleticism with, well, a very unique form of movement. We all know Usain Bolt is the fastest man on 2 legs. But who's the fastest on 4? That's right. The record for the fastest 100-meter sprint on all 4s is an incredible 15.71 seconds. This was achieved by Kenichi Ito, a man who has dedicated years of his life to studying and mimicking the movement of monkeys. He doesn't just run on his hands and feet. He has developed a specific gait to maximize his speed and efficiency. It's an incredible display of strength, coordination, and flexibility. Imagine the core and upper body strength required to propel yourself forward at that speed. It's a record that's both athletically impressive and delightfully strange, proving that there's more than one way to be a world-class sprinter. So there you have it. From solving a Rubik's Cube in the blink of an eye to running like a monkey, holding a plank for an entire workday, and balancing spoons with sheer willpower. These records are more than just numbers in a book. They're stories of dedication, perseverance, and the wonderfully weird ways humans choose to push their limits. They prove that with enough passion and maybe a bit of eccentricity, the impossible can become possible. Which one of these records blew your mind the most? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, And if you enjoyed this journey into the extraordinary, don't forget to like and subscribe for more unbelievable content. See you next time